Guys, we have a problem.
And it's a big one.
And we can't keep traveling until we get it taken care of. So we're at a campground in Arizona, and the plan was to be here for 2 weeks and then start heading north. But shortly after we got here, Kevin noticed something under the trailer that didn't quite look right. You want to tell him about it?
Let me just go show you. So I normally try to make a point of checking under the RV every now and then just to make sure everything's in order. This is the first time in 3 years that we've been on the road where I actually found something really bad. So to show you what it is, next I get to climb under the kitchen slide. So I happened to notice while I was looking under here the other day that this metal piece right here was crooked. And it's not supposed to be this way. I came over here to go check it out, and sure enough, this is actually the spring hanger for our suspension on our trailer. And it has cracked and broken off of the frame. So sure enough, it's broken on both sides. Thankfully, the frame itself is just fine, but the welds here have broken and we cannot continue traveling like this until we get it fixed. Normally, when a trailer turns really hard and pivots, it puts a lot of pressure on these. So I read online that this isn't terribly uncommon if you have to make a lot of tight pivoting maneuvers. And sure enough, to get into the site that we're in here took one of those kinds of maneuvers to come in. So my best guess is that that happened while parking in this site because we haven't had any problems up until now. I had someone come out and take a look, and he said he can order a new hanger and get everything fixed up good as new. He said in his professional opinion that some of the welds that were done under here weren't done right to begin with. There's some of these supporting bars that are supposed to be welded on multiple sides that weren't, and it sounds like the whole thing just needs a little bit of work. While he was under here, he also noticed a number of other cracked welds, and so hopefully by the time we get it back, everything's gonna be good as new. Since we're gonna be without the RV for a few days, I went ahead and booked us an Airbnb in Prescott, Arizona. Mostly because they had availability and it's not too far away from here.
And we've never been, so we're gonna go check out some things there. Although it's a little bit of a hassle to move everybody out of the RV, we're gonna make the most of it. Treat it kind of like a little mini vacation, a little getaway. I think we'll have fun.
Yeah.
We've started to pack, and I don't really know exactly what we need to bring because I haven't done this in a while, I've realized. So we're gonna bring the basic overnight things plus some snacks, some easy breakfasts, and of course coffee because we don't know exactly what will be provided in the Airbnb. So we're gonna keep packing and get ready to go.
2 shirts! Full pants!
All right, put them in your suitcases. Here we are, we made it to our Airbnb, our home for the next 3 nights.
Yeah.
And the start of our mini vacation. As you saw, it was a semi-ordeal getting all of our stuff packed, everything out of the RV. But once we did that and we got in the truck, sigh of relief.
I know, that's always the hardest part, just getting everything packed up. So let's go check out where we're gonna be for the next few days. Here we go.
Situated in their room, and now we're going to give you a quick tour of the house before we destroy it. Our stuff is about to be everywhere, so let's get started. You walk right into the kitchen. We're going to cook all of our meals while we're here, except we do have plans to go into Prescott and pick up a treat in a couple of days, so you're going to want to stick around to see what that is. Then we come into the living room. Super cozy. We're gonna feel right at home here. Main bathroom number 1 for the kids. Laundry room. Not anticipating we're gonna need that, but with 2 kids and a dog, you never know. Come down this hallway. Kids room. We filmed this room before the kids destroyed it, and we'll show you that as well. But now the kids are in here playing while we get our filming done. Master bedroom, this will be our room. It's beautiful. All right, so I've seen Kara and Nate do this, so I'm gonna give it a try. This is how it's done. Perfect. And here's the master bath with a nice shower. Okay. It's already feeling a little more homey when we've unpacked a little bit. We've got dinner cooking on the stove. We're gonna eat, relax, call it a night.
Tomorrow morning, I'm taking the RV into the shop and we'll take you along for that. All right, it is time to go pick up this trailer and go get it fixed. Got my travel buddy here with me. Hi, Maggie dog. Maggie. After hitching up, I drove very slowly to the repair shop. The broken spring hanger caused the driver's side wheels to be uncomfortably close together, and I was worried any bumps could make the tires rub or cause further damage to the suspension. Well, here we are a couple of hours later. The trailer is dropped off at the place that's gonna fix it. I didn't really film much of anything because it got kind of complicated. I didn't realize that I needed to disconnect a bunch of electrical stuff because as they weld, of course, they've got to be connected to the frame of the trailer. So because I have all that solar stuff and the big battery bank and all that, I ended up having to go in and disconnect a whole bunch of my electrical stuff, which will be fun to redo when we get it back. And then I had to take out a drawer under the oven to get to where our refrigerator is plugged in. And we just ran an extension cord out from that, and that will be plugged in at their shop. So the fridge is running, and then everything else in the trailer is now off, so they can safely weld it without, thankfully, blowing up any of our equipment in there. Whew. Hopefully in a couple of days, everything will be good as new. In the meantime, we're gonna go enjoy Prescott. So yesterday ended up being kind of a long day, just getting the trailer situated. I didn't realize I'd have to take all the electrical stuff apart. So thankfully that is squared away. The weather was not very good coming on back to Prescott here. So
it even snowed.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting that.
So it didn't really make for much of a day to spend out in the yard with a fire or anything, so we just kind of hung out inside.
Made some indoor s'mores because we promised the kids. Gotta deliver.
In the microwave.
In the microwave. So today we are going to go check out Prescott some more and go get some donuts.
Drive through, here we come.
Drive through the big truck, it's always exciting.
I know, right? Are we gonna fit? That's always the question. Looks like it. All right, we have got the goods. Yes. So now we are off to find a place to eat. I don't even know how many we ended up with. We mentioned a few that we had seen online and she suggested a few. So let's see what we've actually got. If I can get the box open. Ooh, ooh. Look at that. We have a pink sprinkle, rainbow sprinkle, apple fritter, red velvet,
There you go.
and devil's food cake, and then filled with a Bavarian chocolate pudding, I believe. Oh, gonna be so good. There's a leaf blower or something in the background, so I apologize. But we decided we were gonna take our donuts somewhere, downtown historic Prescott, and find a place to sit. So we are here in Courthouse Square at the Yavapai County Courthouse, and we're gonna find a bench or some steps to sit and enjoy these, and then we're gonna walk around a little bit. This may either turn out to be a brilliant idea, or we're gonna freeze. But we brought a blanket, and we got coffee, so let's go.
The verdict is the donuts are great, but it's also entirely too cold out here, so we're gonna finish them in the truck.
All right, the destruction is complete.
That was really good.
Oh, the star of the show, we have to mention. They were all good, but the star of the show is definitely the apple fritter.
Yeah.
And that's not usually my favorite. It's more so your preferred type of pastry.
Hands down.
So good.
The other interesting thing worth mentioning is how inexpensive that was. That cost less, like the 2 coffees and the donuts together, all of that was less than like 2 specialty coffees at a more name brand place. So,
right, just over $8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good deal. Now we're gonna go for a little stroll. We're gonna check out the area right around the square here, which is where most of historic Prescott is located. Let's go check it out. Prescott, Arizona has a historic downtown with the Granite Yavapai County Courthouse, is home to the world's oldest rodeo and Prescott Frontier Days, has a street known as Whiskey Row, which includes the famous Palace Saloon, and lots of other Western history and historic places. We have all of our stuff behind us. We have an hour until checkout, so we're just wrapping up, packing up, and then we're gonna head over to the Granite Dells, which supposedly is an amazing area in the Prescott region. And Watson Lake is our destination. We're gonna take you along because we probably can't pick up our RV until the afternoon, so we're just going to spend a few hours there until we head back to the shop.
We haven't actually heard anything from the shop, so fingers crossed that it's actually ready and good to go. And it still is probably going to be kind of a long day because once we get it back, we still have to go get some water and then get it situated so that we can actually spend the night in it. Hopefully that all goes well. But first, Watson Lake.
The Granite Dells is a beautiful area of granite rock formations just north of Prescott. There are 2 city parks located in the Dells, Watson Lake and Willow Lake. Today we checked out Watson Lake and enjoyed the amazing views, the waterfront, and some rock scrambling.
After enjoying the Granite Dells, we went back to the truck to call the repair shop.
Thank you for calling to schedule repair. Dial 1. Please hold while we connect your call to extension 1.
Hey, this is Kevin, the owner of the Fifth Wheel, and I was just wanting to call and see if it was done and when we could come pick it up. Come back next time to see what happened getting our RV back and in our travels on to Sedona.
If you like our content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time we release a travel video. See you soon! And we can't keep traveling
Until we get it fixed. And I just cut you off. That is slick. This piece right here is the hanger that hold... No, I'm just gonna stop here.
So like... Get it! You can do it!
Clara, help him up.
One is... Do you remember?
No.
I'm just gonna eat it.
Yeah.
I don't need to know what it is. We've been walking around here for several minutes now, and I look down and I say, your shoes are backwards. Look at this. Let's swap them.